Hey everybody, it's a Crafty Crocheter back for another video. This is episode number 104. As you can see, my kid is in here with me today. I am kind of tired, but I need to stay up tonight. I gotta get up in 8 hours anyway, so I wanted to get this done. So yeah. It's in her fur. So anyway, I have a couple finished objects. I have a small yarn haul. I went to Joann's and I got some yarn at Walmart. I really need to go on a yarn ban. My yarn stash is getting ridiculous. So, let's get started. So, I'm going to show my whips because, oh, sorry about my hair. I'm going to show you my whips first, and then we'll go to finished objects. So, my first whip is actually a blanket that I just started. It's kind of along the line of the modern granny, but it's like straight or flat or whatever you want to call it. I got this pattern from Yolanda Soto Lopez. She's on the All Crafts channel, I think. But I love her tutorials. I'm making a lapgan. I'm using a 6.5 millimeter. And I'm using a very sad cake in the colorway. It's Mandala and this is Wizard. For a minute there, I thought that was Gnome. But it's Wizard. But whatever. So I have that much, and yeah, I'm only a couple rows into it. It's only a 2-row repeat, which is what I like. So yeah, I'm working on that. Like I said, I literally just started it. I am getting pretty tired, as you can tell, but I think after I get this done, I might try to lay down for a little bit. So my second whip is a hat that I have started. And why did I get all fuzzy? There we go. It's a hat. I am using Impeccable in the color Citron, which is kind of like a light neon green, and Amethyst. So I'm using those two to make a hat. And this kind of goes into the new yarn. So as you guys know, I need baby blankets because of my gram and because I donate them to the hospital. So I started a basic granny square baby blanket, and I've been wanting to get these at Walmart for a while, but they raised their price. They were $5 something, now they're $6 something, and they're the Bernette baby sport, and this is in the colorway Fun Print. It's like blues, greens, and whites. I figured out would be a good baby boy blanket. So I just started it. And surprisingly, that is all of my whips. If I sleep tonight, or if I sleep today, or tonight, then I'm going to start some projects tomorrow because I basically have 2 blankets on the go right now. I have the virus blanket that I haven't touched since it made me mad, and I have that like solid square scrappy project that I'm working on. So let's get into my finished objects, which I have a lot. So this week I've been really busting out the hats. So I made this one. I'm trying not to show you my seams. And honestly, I cannot find the seam unless it's right here. Okay. So this is basic double crochet beanie in the color Icelandic. I'm just gonna kind of lay those over there because they're going back in the bag. This one is mauve and green mix. It's a yarn from, it's the craft value that you get at Michael's. I have this one. I made a lot of, and I did show you my seam. I made a lot of orange and camo hats, and this is one. I made another camo hat, and I tried to something different. I just used a bigger hook, and it fits me pretty good. And then I just did some half double crochet and single crochet. That's some Red Heart Super Saver camo. I made this hat. I don't know if I showed you this one in the last podcast, but if I did, I'm sorry. This is clear blue and grass, I think. It's just double crochet basic beanie. This one is blue haze and soft rose. I just did some weird striping in that one. I did another camo one, an orange one. And that's a pretty big one. And it's definitely pretty big for me. I did a solid camo. And I apologize if I showed this hat. This is a magenta and clear blue, I think. But there's the colors. Okay, I did another camo hat. I told you I had to let it. I showed you my seam again. Another solid camo. If you remember, this was going to be a baby blanket. It is the Drunken Granny stitch, but I wasn't going to have enough to make the Drunken Granny blanket, so I just seamed it and made it into a cow. So I will be doing that again, but I am going to make it longer so that it can be turned into a scarf, an infinity scarf or just a regular scarf. And then all of my other projects are on the bottom. Okay. And I finished this. This is the High Mountains shawl with the V-stitch by Petra over at the Sosa family. I love this. I like that it curls or curves. Somebody is really gonna love this shawl. I made a little pet mat. It's upside down. Using the Lily of the Valley stitch. I use a 6mm for that. And I forgot to tell you the hook size to everything. Okay. Which I do this all the time. So might not for my hats I use a 5mm. The Granny Square baby blanket I am using a 6mm. Or no. Yes, a 6mm. The Granny the one with the mandala I am using a 6.5. The Drunken Granny, I use a 6.5. Or no, I use a 6. That's right, I use a 6. The High Mountain Shawl, the V1, I used a 6 also. I used a 6 on this one too. I ran out of purple and decided to add pink to it. And this one is Lily of the Valley, and it's going to be a pet mat. I finished, well, I didn't finish. Well, I have another cake of this, and I don't know if I'm going to put it on or not. I was kind of getting tired of working on this. So, I do love the shawl. It is the Candy Kisses shawl, and I used, Frosty Swirl, Sweet Roll, and it's pretty big. I love the pattern. Somebody's gonna love that shawl too. Had a little upset with the Star Stitch. I used a 6mm for this one also. I realized that it was gonna take me forever to make this into a blanket. So what did I do? I seamed it up. Which I don't even know where I seamed it up at. Oh, right there. So I seamed it up and made it into a cowl. Which, I don't wear cowls. I probably should, but I don't. I don't wear scarves. I don't wear shawls. I barely wear a hat. And in the summertime, I don't wear sunglasses either. So. I think this is my last one. So, this stitch is stitch 134. And it was going to be a baby blanket. I used a 6mm for this one also. I did, however, use a whole skein of Red Heart Super Saver in the color Minty. I used a whole skein for this little tiny blanket, which I decided is going to be a Lapghan for the nursing home. So there might be more of these in my future. I don't know why it's curling on the sides, but whatever. It'll be fine. And that's everything, I think. Yes, now we're gonna get into my yarn haul. Basically, I just went to Joann's, and they didn't really have very good. They had. I have to sneeze. They had Red Heart Super Saver on sale for $2.99, I think. And I know they had colors. Well, we went to Michael's, and I didn't get anything at Michael's. The yarn that I wanted was not on sale. I noticed that they have new colors of the Big Scoop ice cream yarn. And I was gonna get them, but they were like $10, which, like, we don't pay full price for yarn, like, ever. So I didn't get those. I had 3 colors in my cart, and I got 2 of each. So right there would have been $60 because they weren't on sale. So I put them back. I went over to the book section and didn't see. I had like 6 books in my cart, and I didn't get those either. I put them back. And then we went to Walmart the next day because we went to Walmart the day we went to Michael's, and my mom forgot 4 things on her list that she needed. So we had to go back to Walmart to get the 4 things that she forgot. And I looked at the yarn and didn't see anything that I needed except for I got the 3 baby yarn skeins because I was gonna get some at Joann's, but they're now $10.99, and they were $9.99, but now they're $10.99. And you get a lot of yardage, but I'm not paying $11 for a skein of yarn. I'm sorry. So I decided that I told my mom needed a windshield wiper, and I said, I'll put your windshield wiper on if you take me to Joann's. So she took me to Joann's, and her and my great-grandma sat in the car. And I fought back and forth with myself. Okay, do I get this? Do I get this? Do I get this? I was looking at the books, didn't see any books that I like, and finally I was like, they have colors of Red Heart Saver, that Red Heart Super Saver that Walmart doesn't have. So I'm gonna get them. So that's what I did. Well, first I'm gonna show you the colors that I got at Walmart. So this is another Bernat Baby Sport, and this one is like pinks, greens, and white, and it is called Tiny Tulips. And I'm not taking it out of the bag because I'm not using it yet. So if you guys have like, I might even do the gnome or the wizard one. I might do it in one of these too because I really do like that pattern. And then this one is called Baby Ombre, and it is pink, blue, green, yellow, and white. Hope you can see that. Hi, honey. What are you doing? I had to get it, kid. So now we're going to go into the skeins that I got at Joann's. So they're all variegated, of course, because I'm like addicted to variegated yarn. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these all on a blanket, hopefully. So be like aware that there's going to be a blanket somewhere in my future, very soon future, that is going to have variegated yarn, because I have a ton of variegated yarn. It's going to have variegated yarn and white in it. I thought that would be awesome. I haven't decided if I'm going to do stripes, squares, chevron, ripple, a star, or something. But I'm going to do something. Maybe I'll do a couple of them. I don't know. So the first one I got was green tones. And if you're not familiar with Red Heart Super Saver with the variegated yarn, because they are much, much smaller than the solids. They are 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards, and 215 meters. So like I said, I got the one with the green tones. I got 2 retro stripes because I don't know what I'm going to make with this, but I love this color, and Walmart does not have that. I got 1, and it's Ocean, which is like purples and blues. I love this one. This one is called Artist Print. Has like a lot of different colors in it. I got this one that has different shades of brown, and it's Platoon. I got this one. It's like different shades of purple, and it is Mulberry Mix. Four more. I got this one. Different shades of blue. Of course, I had to get this one. This one is Shaded Dusk. I got this one. It's Melonberry. At Walmart, I also got a big pack of buttons. I don't know why. I have like this weird button fetish. And I got this one, which is Dove, which is like grays. And I got this one, which is called Aspen Print, which is that one. So that is everything I got at Joann's. So yeah, I figured I don't know what I'm gonna do with the retro stripe. I love that one. So I might start that blanket tonight. I'm not 100% sure. I have wanted to try a different ripple blankets. I have a book for ripple blankets, so maybe I'll try that one. We are doing a life update. Basically, is we're doing better with my great grandfather's passing. He's showed us that he's around. He made a pillow fly off the chair onto the floor. He's made a hanky fly across the room. The only thing is that he's done that for my mom and my great-grand, but he hasn't done that to me. So, I don't know. But we are getting slowly better about his passing. I'm okay. My mom still gets really emotional. I think because she watched him pass. She literally watched him take his last breath. And I get really emotional thinking about my Pap's mom passing, because I took care of her for 9 months, almost a year. No, it was 10 months, almost a whole year. And she went down and she got sent down to Florida, and I never seen her. I seen her. And then when she was dying, we went down and I literally watched her take her last breath. So that one's a lot more sad for me than my great-grandfather's passing. But it's more sad for my mom and my great-grand, because they both watched him decline so fast. He came home on Friday and he was gone on Friday. So it was literally, he came home on Sunday, I think. He was only alive 5 days after he got out of the hospital. The first 2 days he was home, he was great. He was walking, and then he just declined really fast from there. So, like I said in my last video, thank you everybody who has commented and sent their prayers our way and good thoughts our way. I really appreciate it. But I think I'm gonna let you guys go. Yes, I am tired. Shouldn't be, but I am. I don't know if I'm gonna start that blanket. I actually think I am gonna lay down after I get this uploaded. So, have a great night, everybody, and hopefully I will see you again next week. Have a great week. Bye.